Hello, everybody. It is me, your host, Suzanne Monk, host of Trump Talk. We are at episode 6 of exciting developments in the world of Trump today. So we want to get right on the top stories. You might have all heard Ted Cruz and John Kasich are teaming up to deny Trump the nomination. Their big plan is that Kasich won't campaign in Indiana and Ted won't campaign in Oregon and New Mexico. So, yeah, it already melted down. In one day, these two loony birds could not keep a deal together for one day. Already the Ted Cruz campaign has come out with letters stating that you should actually go ahead and vote for him in Oregon and in New Mexico. And don't pay any attention to this John Kasich, vote for John Kasich and not for him. And John Kasich did the same basic thing. Came out and said, yeah, no, I still want people to vote for me in Indiana. I'm just not campaigning there. And then he shoved food in his face. Because every time we see John Kasich eat, it's on camera for some reason. So, the big oopty. John Kasich, Ted Cruz, working together. Not going to work. Not going to work. Not going to matter. In fact, new poll numbers are out and show it's already not working. None of this is working. Trump is doing great. We are up in Pennsylvania, 46.6%. The highest poll has us at 51%. So the polls I'm giving are the Real Clear Politics average, but there are, of course, in that higher polls. So I'm going to tell you the good numbers, too. 46, Ted Cruz, 26, and John Kasich, 22 in Pennsylvania. In Maryland, we're up 47.7. 47.7 is where we're at. The highest poll has us at 53%. The next below us is Kasich at 26. So we're doing really good there. Connecticut, 52.8%. What? We're doing so good in Connecticut, you guys. John Kasich, 26.5. After that, Ted Cruz, 14.5%. And the highest poll has us at 59%. In Maryland, the highest poll has us at 53%. So we're doing great. Delaware, 55% to Kasich's 18. Rhode Island, 52.3% to Kasich's 23. Ted only has 12% there. The highest poll has us at 61%. So we are doing great in what I'm calling the Trump Tuesday states, because we all know tomorrow is going to be Trump Tuesday. We got a lot of states coming up, 5 really big states. I want to thank everybody on the train for being on top of this Pennsylvania delegate situation. Everyone has been posting the lists. Everyone has been talking to your friends. We've been tweeting and posting, and I really think it's going to make a huge difference at getting the right delegates elected in Pennsylvania. So, F5. Good job, Trump train. Good job. Indiana polls, 39.9. The highest poll has us at 41%, and Ted Cruz at 33. We're going up. Kasich is going down. California, the highest polls have us at 49%. So we are doing super awesome stuff as far as the poll concerned. Nationwide, 43% to Ted Cruz's 30% and Kasich's 21%. So nationwide, also. And I want to just cover a little bit of an interesting bit of news. The Drudge Report reported this, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. The George Washington University poll has Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump in a head-to-head matchup. Hillary at 46, Trump at 43. The margin of error is 3%. So that's basically a statistical tie, and the numbers keep going this way for Hillary and this way for Trump. So we are going to continue to see that head-to-head match. Trump's going to kick her butt. So we're excited about that. We're excited. Thank you, George Washington poll. I want to do a little segment we like to call Get to Know the Trump Team. We just had a new hire on the Trump team. Trump hired Ken McKay. Now, Ken McKay was Chris Christie's campaign manager for this election. He worked with Michael Steele at the RNC. He resigned there, and they were greatly devastated by his loss by not being there. It was, the RNC had some problems, and we all know they have some problems. This is why they can't keep these good people hired. So Trump scoops them up. That's what we do. He is a Rhode Island native. He has a consulting firm, McKay and Gitcho, which he started in 2014. But he has worked for the Rhode Island Governor's Campaign. He's worked for Rick Scott. He's worked for the Republican Governors Association. It was in charge of that, and under his watch, the election got 31 governor seats, which is a +2. So a lot of this amazing governors sweep across the country. Ken McKay, and he's our guy now. So he's going to be working with Paul Manafort. We're very excited to have more and more delegate hunters on the team. Trump is making some really wise decisions right about now on getting these delegate hunters on the team. So go and read about them. It's great, great stuff. And we're really excited to have Ken McKay on the Trump train. Welcome, Ken. Welcome. Awesome. So I want to do a little, we'd like to do a little segment before we do all the rally updates. I'd like to do a little segment called Trump Reason of the Day. And our Trump reason of the day today is self-funding. Donald Trump is self-funding. He is not taking any lobbyist money. He is not taking any money that's going to need to influence. The only people he's going to be working for is the American people. Now, I know the haters say, oh, he's making all this money from little donations and hat sales. Hat sales. Yeah, isn't that brilliant that you could fund a campaign selling hats and t-shirts? It's actually brilliant. It's a brilliant way to fund a campaign. People are, in fact, donating small amounts of money because they want to contribute and participate in the process. They're so committed to electing Donald Trump, they want to get in there and put some money into it. And Trump has raised a little bit of money, a few $1 million that way. But for the most part, this $20 million boost he's putting in to the delegate hunt, now that we have Paul Manafort in, this new boost, that's Trump's money. Trump is not going to be beholden to the special interests, unlike Hillary Clinton, who, as we all know, if you listen to one Bernie speech, is beholden to all of Wall Street. So, Trump reason of the day, Trump is self-funding. Trump is going to Washington to work for you and me, the American people. And that's my Trump reason of the day. So, I just keep hoping these reasons will eventually convince everybody Trump. Now, I want to report on, of course, tomorrow is Trump Tuesday. Huge election on the East Coast. So Trump will only be having one rally at 9 p.m. A victory rally. A victory rally at Trump Tower in New York City. If you are lucky enough to be there, I am super jealous. On Wednesday at 6 p.m., that's at 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. So turn it on. Everyone's going to watch it live. Get it on the TV. I'm sure everyone's going to have the TV on anyway, watching all the returns. So, on Wednesday in Indianapolis at 6 p.m., Trump will be having a rally at 6 p.m. on Wednesday in Indianapolis. Stream that, as I said, Right Side TV, rsbn.tv is a great place to get all of the Trump rallies and events. You can YouTube it, you can do all that other stuff, but Right Side focuses Trump. So, it's a great, great place to get all that information. Big news speaking of news, big news in the news media world. One little Miss Crazy Megyn Kelly has managed to bag an interview with our Donald Trump. That's right. On May 17th, the rumor has it, Megyn Kelly will be interviewing Donald Trump on the Kelly File. So, I know you all have blocked out the Kelly File. No one watches it, but you might want to TiVo May 17th, Trump Kelly File. It's the only reason we'd watch Kelly at this point. All right, so before we go, I'd like to make sure that we do one of my favorite segments, Best of the Trump Train. And what I wanted to show you all today, let me pull this right up here. This is by an artist, Julian Raven. Julian Raven does a beautiful painting. You've probably seen it on the internet. We're going to show it to you here. A beautiful painting of Trump. And it's very faith-based kind of Trump stuff. You know, people got different. But at the Pennsylvania rally, the rally people were met with this on the side of the truck. Isn't that great? It's a huge delivery truck. And the Trump painting on the side of the Trump. And you can go, obviously it says here, www.thetrumppainting.com and check out the Trump painting. I'm sure he has some wonderful other art. It's very exciting to see people who get really excited about Trump and put their creativity into it. Speaking of creativity, pick up my book, The Trump Supporters 2016 Election Survival Guide. Semi-essential, but very entertaining. So pick that up on Amazon, $3.99. Very affordable. Give you some fun tips, a few good laughs, helped you get through the election season. So, folks, that's Trump talk for today. Me and Little Trumpy are saying bye-bye. Until then, tomorrow, big day. We will probably have a late Trump talk. So if you are watching for Trump talk, we might just pop in the middle of the day. We might do a late one. We might just randomly pop in. So keep an eye on it. And go Trump tomorrow. Get out there and vote if you are in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, Delaware, Rhode Island. Get out there and vote for Trump. And now the outro. Bye, everybody. Vote Trump.